Ever heard the term dark money?
Well, according to Open Secrets, the term dark money refers to political spending meant to influence the decision of a voter where the donor is not disclosed and the source of the money is unknown. Now, although no one likes the thought of dark money in our electoral process, to date, it's not illegal. What is illegal is when dark money is donated to a political cause, candidate, or PAC under the name of someone else. And that's why the irregularities we've uncovered by searching through hundreds of thousands of FEC records over the last few weeks are so concerning.
First, let's set the stage. A few weeks ago, I was contacted by the Gateway Pundit and asked if I would mind knocking on the doors of some very special Democrat donors in the state of Indiana. What makes these donors so special?
Simply put, it's their sudden increase in not only giving to Act Blue and the Democrat Campaign Committee, or DCC, but the extraordinary increase in the volume of their donations. In one instance, a Democrat donor in Indianapolis who, according to publicly available FEC records, made a total of 2,338 donations to Act Blue or the DCC from 2003 through 2019, a 16-year period for a total of $25,646.02, suddenly increased her giving and the volume of her giving by roughly 1,000% beginning in 2020. FEC records show Jane Doe number 5 has given a total of $199,573.42 from January 2020 to February 2023. Keep in mind, Jane Doe number 5 is a fixed income retiree.
That's what you call an anomaly, or at the very least, something that should be looked into.
Another thing that makes these Democrat donors we spoke to so special is what all of them have in common. They're all over the age of 70. They're all retired or unemployed. And all are on fixed incomes. These are not wealthy people.
And that's what makes the irregularities we've uncovered over the last few weeks so concerning. Even more concerning than that is that 100% of those that we spoke with said the exact same thing. I didn't make that many donations, and I definitely did not donate that much money.
Take, for example, John Doe number 1. According to FEC records filed by Act Blue and the DCC, John Doe number 1 has reportedly made a total of 1,004 contributions to Act Blue and the DCC since 2008. Of those 1,004 contributions, 198 were over an 11-year period for a grand total of $8,594. Here's the anomaly. From January 2020 to March of this year, John Doe number 1 has increased the volume of his giving by nearly 400%, or 806 donations for a total of $39,648.10. And yes, that dime is important. Why? Well, because John Doe number 1 claims he never donated less than $1, yet Act Blue and the DCC have reported a single donation from John Doe number 1 for a single dime.
So are these just anomalies? Coincidences?
There's only one way to know for sure. So I hit the road and knocked on some doors. Right out of the gate, John Doe number 1 complained about the extremely aggressive tactics Act Blue and the DCC utilize to solicit donations.
Every goddamn day they send you something.
And he was extremely clear about the donation of that one dime.
So I sent them small amounts.
Okay, would you ever send a dime? Dimes, 50 cents, 70 cents?
No.
No, never.
I have never given less than $1.
Like the others I interviewed, John Doe number 1 was shocked to learn that Act Blue and the DCC are claiming that this fixed income retiree has somehow increased the volume of his political contributions by nearly 400% since 2020.
From when to when?
From 2008 through 2019, you made 198 contributions to political causes around the nation.
Could be.
Okay. From 2020 till now, current, you have given 806 times.
I have?
He went on to say that he doesn't believe Act Blue and the DCC are being 100% truthful with their reporting of the contributions they've attributed to his name.
The paperwork there shows that you gave almost $40,000 in the last 2 years.
I don't know that I believe that.
And just when John Doe number 1 starts to open up, his wife calls.
My wife said not to talk to you anymore.
Oh, okay.
And with that, we're moving on to John Doe number 2. When directly asked if he had made the number of donations in the amount Act Blue and the DCC claim he's made, the answer was the same.
If I were to print that you gave that much money in a 2-year period, that would be incorrect.
That'd be incorrect.
Okay. And that number of gifts in a 2-year period, that would be incorrect.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Next, I landed on the threshold of Jane Doe number 1, a retired 80-year-old widower. Again, Her answers to my questions are extremely similar.
If I were to print that gave $25,000.
I don't think so.
And as I began to walk away, she added,
I was giving a lot and somehow, but it wasn't 25,000.
My next stop was in a trailer park on the west side of Indianapolis, where Jane Doe number 2 was adamant. She didn't have and had never donated $28,000 to the DCC or Act Blue.
Do you think that would total $28,400 or more?
No. I mean, I'm retired. I don't have $28,000.
Next was a 75-year-old fixed-income retiree who had the exact same response and was just as concerned about the inaccuracies attributed to her by Act Blue and the DCC. Contributions, she states, she never made.
That would surprise me.
That would not be true. If I printed that, that would not be true.
I don't think that's true.
Next was Jane Doe number 3, a retired school teacher of 40 years. Like the others before, she was in utter disbelief at the number of donations the DCC and Act Blue had attributed to her name in their FEC filings.
From 2018 to 2020, you gave 167 times. From 2020 to now, you've given 1,377 times.
I don't think that's right.
And she was emphatic that she had not donated anything close to the $36,330.81 Act Blue and the DCC claim she donated over the last 2 years.
You're currently on record for giving $40,000.
No, I haven't given that much.
So between 2020 and now, you have not given $36,000.
No.
As I focused on talking to the special Democrats in Marion County, Indiana, my counterpart from the Gateway Pundit focused on Hamilton County, with similar results.
Do you think that you've literally donated 700 individual times in the last 2 years? Or what actually happened?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Like 14 grand?
Oh, God, no. If I had donated $14,000 that I could have spent on clothes, are you kidding me?
It says that between 2021 and 2022, Jean donated 907 individual times? Like, individual donations.
I guess that's possible. Yeah, we donated to a lot of Democratic candidates.
Okay.
There were large ones too. But
Yeah, the total's like $61,000.
No.
So let's rewind and clarify. 100% of the donors I spoke to on this subject confirmed. Although they have, over the years, donated to Act Blue and the DCC, the dollar amounts attributed to them are grossly over-exaggerated and 100% inaccurate.
The question is, who should we believe here?
Elderly, unemployed, or retired donors on fixed incomes, or those most likely to politically and financially benefit from what appears to be an elaborate money laundering scheme?
At the very least, shouldn't these anomalies and irregularities be fully investigated before the 2024 election? Yes. The answer is yes.